A paraglider pilot has recounted his experience of being swept to an altitude of over 7,000 meters by a storm cloud while flying in the Bir region of the Indian Himalayas, an area renowned among enthusiasts for its challenging flying conditions. Ben Lewis, a Canadian pilot who had traveled to Bir, also known as Billing, in the Indian state of Himachal Pradesh, was sucked into a cumulonimbus cloud and reached 7,374 meters during a 100-kilometer flight on October 17th. Bir is considered one of the best paragliding destinations, particularly from October to November, when conditions are often favorable but can also be unpredictable. According to data recorded on his equipment, Ben had been flying for almost 5 hours when the weather began to deteriorate rapidly, leading to the development of a large storm cloud. Within minutes, he was swept from 3,000 meters above sea level to an altitude exceeding 7,000 meters, climbing at a rate of 16 meters per second, equivalent to about 60 kilometers per hour. Cumulonimbus clouds, the type that engulfed him, can grow up to 12,000 meters in height, approximately the cruising altitude of commercial aircraft, and are avoided at all costs by pilots. At that moment, Ben realized the danger. The storm had trapped not only his paraglider, but also his options. The sky, which had been his companion for hours, suddenly transformed into an unforgiving monster. He felt the updrafts pulling him higher, lifting him uncontrollably. He tried to turn and change direction, but his controls were ineffective. It was like being caught on the crest of a massive wave, and every attempt to maneuver only pushed him back to the storm's core, forcing him higher. Soon, the rate of ascent became unbearable. The force of the wind pushed him upward with such intensity that his body was compressed against the harness. The paraglider was beyond his control, and all he could do was cling to the straps and resist the urge to panic. His ears began to buzz from the pressure change, and his limbs felt heavy, as if gravity had reversed. He experienced overwhelming dizziness, and the world around him blurred as the clouds swirled frantically. The G-forces during the spiral were so intense that Ben could not stay upright in the harness. He tried to lean forward and adopt a more stable position, but it felt as if an invisible hand was